guys, and welcome back to some more Hypixel SkyBlock. You all are actually getting consistent uploads from me. I can't be out here promoting some mad item that will just skyrocket in value every single stream. So today, we're just taking the chill road and enjoying some Blaze Slayer, because I'm pretty close to Blaze Slayer level 8, and it hasn't been too kind to me. I've gotten a few RNGs here and there, but unfortunately, those have mostly been in the form of the Fiery Burst rune. But I'm hoping that we can actually start dropping some things this stream, because my friends are out here getting Sub-Zero inverters, Wilson engineering plans, high-class Archfiend dice just on tap. And of course, Refraction Slayer Look strikes once again, where I'm not allowed to drop anything until I'm so very close to level 9. And it's agonizing, because this is one Slayer where the drops are actually weirdly kind of common. It's very strange how easy it is to get the drops from this Slayer, but that's because it doesn't actually have too many RNGs. Also, I suck at the game. Wow. Also, I've mastered the Dayak swaps on these now. I say mastered like the strat isn't to literally just stop hitting it and back off a little bit. But hey, scorched bugs. Also, because this Slayer just has a massive drop table, I've noticed when I do have this high magic fine, I pretty much drop something every single boss, which is pretty sick, because that way every boss is profit. Because even if I get like the Blaze Rod or the Magma Rod distiller, I can just sell that to the NPC and it's a dub. Boom. See, look, I'm telling you, you get a drop like every single time. It's actually cracked, and 90k to the NPC. Because sadly, all of the distillates except the Gabagol distillate sell to the NPC for more than they do to the bazaar. At least it's guaranteed profit, right? Any RNG drop from Blazes? Nothing but runes, bro. And when was the last time I farmed? I do not see myself using that rune anytime, ever. I mean, it's a sick rune, don't get me wrong, but why must it be the only thing I drop? Actually, that's a lie. I'm exaggerating a little bit, because that's actually really appropriate. I did drop the high-class Archfiend dice earlier on, but I don't want to talk about it because one, it's the dice, and two, I know that if I didn't instantly sell that, you all would have made me roll it and lose all of my coins to it. So we're keeping that one under the radar. I don't count that as an item. I would much rather it didn't exist, but hey, some psychopath bought it off me for 70 million, so I stay winning. I guess Blaze Slayer's profit. That's why you're doing it, right? Kind of. Blaze Slayer is profit right now. Every single boss is profit pretty much because of derelict hash prices, and just because of how frequently I get drops, you profit off of basically every single boss. What's the cheapest setup for Blaze Slayer tier 2? Crimson leggings, crimson boots, sorrow chestplate, and a tarantula helmet, and obviously the daggers, because there's no other weapons you can use against these things. That's probably the cheapest I can say. As for a pet, actually, a pet's where things start getting interesting with this Slayer. I'm inclined to say the Blaze pet, but that's only because it's the cheapest combat pet I can think of. To be fair, for how good the Blaze pet is in this island, it is insanely affordable. Probably won't be now I've said that, but considering you pay what, like 60-70 mil for something that is literally better than a legendary Ender Dragon, that's crazy. Like 10% of the price. But I realize 60-70 mil isn't necessarily cheap per se, so I don't know what pet I'd actually suggest. Wither Skeleton honestly could work, yeah, because you would need damage. That's the weird thing about this boss. Yes, you need true defense, but you also need damage, because it can easily get to the point where it takes too long for you to kill the boss and the boss just despawns. Because you can wear full sorrow and tank it quite easily, you just won't kill it fast enough. Tiger pet would be useless. Ferocity doesn't work against this boss. So I'd say lion or Wither Skeleton, I guess, because honestly, you don't really need much more EHP once you have a sorrow chestplate on. I mean, I'm literally using a golden dragon. It gives you no health whatsoever. So yeah, you could definitely do a T2 with a Wither Skeleton or a lion pet thinking about it. I'm ashamed of myself.
Sneezing into your elbow is actually the most hygienic thing to do. Worth the shame of doing a dev.
That's actually a really decent money-making method. I forget how cheap it is to do T2 blazes, and you can make mad money off of them. Scorch bucks are like 7 mil a pop. You can drop them off a T2, which is mad in the first place. It's got to be more common than dropping it off a higher tier boss, because the loophole's smaller on T2s. Yeah, that's actually a crazy money-making method thinking about it. Also, I'm pretty sure every boss just is baseline profit off the derelict hash, so there you go, gamers. Scorch bucks are 2.26% from T2s. What? That's the base rate? Bro, with the amount of magic fine I'm getting on these bosses, like 220% or something, I'd be dropping them like every other boss. Maybe I should be doing T2s for money. What is this? What am I bothering doing T4s for? We all know I never get any RNGs. Duplex. Has this gone up in price now? People are starting to realize that it's actually good. I'm very tempted to make a duplex Terminator and make a video on that, but that's a lot of money for a very niche thing. 13 mil a buck. Holy crap. Blaze is actually more profit than I thought. Jesus. I'm pretty sure I have quite a few of these bucks in my backpack. I didn't realize it was 13 mil a pop. What? Come on. Duplex, 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 duplex. Yo, we're rich. I bought a dice for 70 mil and spent 225 mil to roll it and sold it again. Oh, I've never heard anybody sound more defeated. SOS flare when I actually refueled my minions today, bro. Hypergolic Gabagool isn't a terrible price right now. I limit myself to spending no more than 200 mil a day on fuel, and I managed to get 7 hypergolics out of that 200 mil budget today. So we're back on the Inferno Apex grind. I was kind of demotivated from fueling the minions for a while after I made the T3 daggers, but I kind of want to make the T9 minion now with the vertexes that I get and keep hoping that I drop an Apex at some point. I mean, it's literally either that or the minions are just wasting their time on my island. Oh my god, the people in this lobby are having a bad time with Jorbus. Oh, I've been there, bro. When there's that many people fighting him, it is hell. He's just like, you know, like the true sun god off Bloons tower defense. That is Lord Jorbus. I'm pretty sure that's what they modeled him off of. He's crazy, bro. Fire aspect, why must you be so strong? Now I gotta take him on a half-an-hour walk and hopefully not get nuked on this path. Come on, brother man. Climb the stairs. You are quite literally ablaze. Man's supposed to be able to float and ting. There we go. Now our battle can commence. And I'm on the wrong achievement. I actually do really enjoy the gameplay of Blaze Slayer, though. It's still sometimes infuriating when Typhoeus just randomly decides to one-tap you and there's nothing you can do about it. But the Burst Stopper artifact has actually saved me so many times. Ever since I made that, my amount of deaths have literally been cut in half. And that new Netherrack-looking Sunshade accessory, meaning the dive gas no longer just bother you 24/7, have made it so much more bearable. It's such a fun Slayer. It's just a shame the drops are kind of underwhelming, if I'm honest. The only thing worth getting is the SOS flare, and right as I'm talking about getting one taps, but the only thing worth getting really is the SOS flare, but even that is not much better than a plasma flux, which kind of makes the absurd price tag not worth it whatsoever. But maybe they'll add more, maybe they'll rebalance things. I don't know. I definitely think the pet could do with a rebalance. That pet isn't even the meta for the Slayer that it's designed for, let alone anything else. I think this Slayer has a ton of potential if they just rework the drops a bit, but I understand why they kind of struggled, because this update added so much that, you know, how are they supposed to know what to add with the Slayer as well? I think a new equipment from the Blaze Slayer would make the drop better. I mean, there's the Annihilation Cloak. 20 strength, 20 crit damage, 80 health, and 2 magic fine. Heal 1% health every 2 seconds. Yeah, that's actually goated for outside of the Crimson Isle, at least. Nothing will really beat the full Vanquish set in the Crimson Isle, but that is a really, really nice piece of equipment. The only problem is that all of the Blaze Slayer stuff requires these stupid things. It all ties back into the vertexes and apexes, and I feel like that's where a lot of the hype dies with the Slayer rewards. But I also really like the system. I think it's unique, and I like that the minions are actually useful for a change. I never really bother with minions, but I'm actually like really interested by the design of Inferno minions, even if they do infuriate me. Still worse than Vanquish Gas Cloak for healing. Wait, is it? Wait, what? The Vanquish Gas Cloak restores 1% of your maximum health anyway? Oh, what? So you literally just get it for like 2 magic fine, basically. Oh, yeah, the Blaze Slayer rewards are pretty disappointing. Hey, 2% foraging XP though. Fire aspect 3 every single time I stream. I'm telling you, it's a staple. How much is that even worth these days? 4.5 millers? Oh, yikes. All the amount of people putting the contraband they have with these sus IGNs in the chat, man. Some guys like I have 3 bill. My IGN is Glizzy Goblin. No shot. A man named Glizzy Goblin meant to turn up with 3 bill in his pockets, bro. I get this sent to me so much, it's unreal. I can't believe this man just sent this in.
Good morning, Glenn.
I can't fathom why.
Yeah.
Nope, never again. I've grown past that point, okay? Bro, I keep forgetting to use my Ragnarok axe. I need the forbidden tech. Quasi should not be alive right now. How dare it add like 1 second onto my boss? That's downtime, bro. You know what I could do with 1 second? I save 1 second 30 times and that joke should end there. Basically, the forbidden strat I'm using with the Ragnarok hack, its ability isn't lying about what it does. It does begin a channel, and after not taking damage for 3 seconds, I gain 2 times its weapon strength for 3 seconds. But the way in which it works is a little bit funky. It seems slightly, just slightly overtuned if you look at my strength. I don't think it's supposed to be that strong, but I don't want to be the guy to get it patched. I saw what they did to the poor man that reported Crimson Armor to Midiclune. I don't want that to be me. Also, it's honestly so sad all the hate that guy got. Do you really think he was the only person that told the admins how bugged those armor sets were? Yeah, the fact that G-Drag exists actually makes this so much better because you get an extra 100 strength on it because it's a golden weapon. It's literally like the first weapon that this is actually useful on because obviously that gets doubled, so you end up getting 200 strength instead. It's no insignificant amount. Thank you for the 5 as well. A close wrath. Blaze is the worst Slayer. It does so much damage after the second demons. It does do a lot of damage after the second demons phase, but whack a Sorrow chestplate on and you're all good, man. The thing you got to remember with Blaze Slayer is, yeah, after this demons phase, the DPS the boss does is crazy, but it's pretty much all true damage, which means if you have any true defense in any capacity, such as a Sorrow chestplate, such as opal gemstones on your daggers, you basically take no damage. I mean, look, my hands are off the keyboard. I'm doing like nothing. It's literally just the true defense from this that's mostly carrying me, and I get what, 13 off the daggers as well, and the Blaze Talisman, obviously, and a couple of enchants like True Protection. You can actually kind of stack it a lot easier than I think you should be able to. I think the Sorrow chestplate kind of could do with enough. Do Blaze without the Sorrow piece when? I honestly, I don't know. I don't want to gas myself up and say I honestly think I could when I would probably just instantly throw it. But hey, considering how little damage I was taking on that last phase, but if I do take this, that is most of my true defense gone. We can try it. The sad part is, though, that I'd have to use a Necron chestplate. My Crimson chestplate is not up to scratch. You know, I'll give it a whirl. You'll die so hard. Thank you for always having the utmost faith in me, chat. It's truly heartwarming in times of need and desperation. Ooh, even the first phase hits a bit, you know. Okay, second phase, and I'd say we're still chilling. The damage isn't that much better. I honestly don't really think it's worth it, but it's cool to be able to say you've done it, I guess. Yeah, this is where things get up. Yeah. Oh my god. My Wither Shield just didn't come back fast enough. I could probably do it if I messed with my inventory a bit and maybe threw in like a Pigman sword or a Florid Zombie sword or something just to get me to the next Wither Shield. But yeah, I can't be bothered. It's not really much more efficient than just using a Sorrow chestplate. What's my rep at right now? Only 6k. To be honest, I don't bother doing 3/5 of the daily quest. I'm too lazy to take my gear off to do the dojo. Frick the rescue missions. I only do Kudra if I feel like it, not because the quest tells me to, and I never do the fishing ones. I think a reason I'm not motivated with the daily quests is because the reputation rewards are either lackluster or non-existent. I wish there were more rewards for when you hit certain reputation milestones rather than just being able to do higher tiers of Kudra. I made so many suggestions that I thought would have been sick if they got added. Things like, you know, when you hit Trusted, for example, you get shop discounts at your faction's NPCs, or I don't know, when you hit the hero rank, the top one, you gain a perk relevant to what faction you're in. So say Mage could gain like +2% ability damage and Burst could get like +2% melee damage, something like that. Just a small little buff relevant to whatever faction you're in. I thought would be pretty cool. Maybe they'll patch that in at some point, but right now I don't really like it. If I was really missing out on some like dope perks or things that you could only get at a certain reputation, hell yeah, I would definitely do my dailies even if it was pain. But right now, your faction reputation honestly just seems like a cosmetic number. I think there's a lot more that could be done with the faction system, and I hope to see it in a future update. It'll make 99% of SkyBlock people here not do the daily missions. I mean, obviously, it's still worth getting for when the higher tiers of Kudra do come out. Like, if they come out, like, tomorrow, I'm screwed, obviously. But I know the Hypixel dev team, and we probably won't see them till Christmas, so I can cruise along with my dailies, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right, I think I'm gonna make this my last boss. Pause, champ. Cross your fingers for me, chat. And magma cream distillate. I see how it is. At least I dropped a dice today. And I found out duplexes were like 13 mil a pop. So that's kind of mad. I might have to try a duplex terminator at some point. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing if you're new around here. And I will see you all soon. Peace.